Hi everyone, it's Carrie again from My Friends Call Me Martha, and today I am showing you a cute little gift bag that I just found a tutorial on, and I just thought it was super cute, and I'm thinking I will make another one and show you how I did it, and then I'll have something cute to bring into work on Monday, for actually Tuesday, for my coworkers. So a few simple supplies. You will need a piece of designer series paper that's 9.5 by 3.5. So you can get 3 of these out of one sheet of designer series paper. And I would probably recommend going with something that is double-sided because you can kind of see into the bag. Although if it was white on the inside, I guess that wouldn't be too terrible. So, and on this piece of DSP, I am going to use my score tape, which is just, or Terran tape is what it's also known as, on the back side. And then you're going to do one edge as well. Okay, and we'll set this aside. And then for your cardstock, that is 4 by 2.5, and you're going to need some sort of scoring blade, and you're going to score at 1/2 inch all the way around. What's the great thing about the Stampin' Up trimmer is that it has 2 tools on it. So this lighter one is your score blade, and this one here is your cutting blade. The only disadvantage is when you use your cutting blade when you wanted to use your score blade. And I've done that several times, unfortunately. So you gotta really think about it. So again, just turning it and then scoring on the 1/2 inch. Okay, so then you get, and that's all we'll need, our cutting score for. And then you want to burnish the edges, which this is called a bone folder. So you're going to fold over on the score lines that you just created. This will just help give your base a sturdy side. Okay, and now we're going to do a little bit of cutting with our scissors. You're going to cut on the score line up to the other score line. And then you're going to turn around and do the same. And then on each of these, just to make it a little bit easier, it helps if you just cut on an angle. Just makes it a little bit easier to fold. Otherwise you end up with like too much paper and it. So just do kind of like mini angle. And again, it doesn't have to be super pretty because no one's going to see it. Evie, I'm doing a video, honey. Always gotta bark when it's time to do videos. Okay, so that makes a little bit of a mess. All right, and now we're gonna put a little bit of score tape on each of those little tabs. So a little bit of a tedious part here. But again, these would be super cute. I'm thinking at Christmas, like on everybody's place setting with like some mints in it. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, they definitely are big enough to hold like a gift card, maybe some hand sanitizer or lipstick. Okay. So now I'm just going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and I tear off the backing. This is, I think, the longest part of the project, so just getting your bottom box ready. Okay. So if the piece of tape is a little big, just fold it over. All right, so I'm gonna put in my edge. And again, you just want to make like a box. Actually, that piece, I'm gonna fold the tape over. And there you have it. Got a little tray or like a little box. Now you're going to go back to your designer series paper. And again, we're going to tear off the paper or the backing, whatever you want to call it. The side, the short side that has the tape on it, that is going to be the side that you adhere down last. Okay, so for me, I'm going to put, actually you want to make sure that your DSP is the right side up. Some designer series paper won't matter, like a plaid, but these flowers obviously would not look right if they went backwards. So I'm going to pick, oh, you know what I did? I put the adhesive on the wrong side. Oh boy, ladies. All right, thankfully I have another piece here. Give me 1 second to make that right. See, it's actually good. You guys are learning from my mistake. Okay, let's try again. I won't waste that paper. I'll figure out something. So again, I'm going to turn it over so that my bottom is here. My goodness. Here I was, thought I was being so quick and easy. All right, so we can just pretend that didn't just happen. So pull your backing off. This one is like super sticky. I found this in the drawer. I don't even know what brand it is. Hopefully it's Stampin' Up, but I have a feeling it might not be. Okay, so here we go again. Make sure you put the glue on the right side with the direction of how you want your paper. So I'm gonna start like halfway on the back here, and I'm gonna go a little bit up so you kind of see the little bottom of the box. And then you literally are just going to keep turning and making sure your paper is sticking. So I'm not putting any like creases in my paper. I'm just kind of turning and letting it stay rounded, if you will. Okay, and then you come over here. And I'm doing my seam on the back side. Okay, so that's what you're left with. Then you want to get a hole puncher. Kind of squeeze your two sides together, front and back. And I'm going, you know, about probably a ½ inch in, so that you don't want to be too close to the edge. And then what I did on this one is I used red and the silver together, just to gotta give it a little bit extra. And totally guessing here, I'm probably at 12 inches of ribbon. I'm totally just gonna, oh, more like 14. And then you're going to want to weave this through the holes. And I am putting saltwater taffy in these little containers. So if you guys have never heard of it, it's Taffy Town, and they're out of Salt Lake City. Again, I'm here in Massachusetts, and we have saltwater taffy available, like at the gift shops, especially along Cape Cod. But I always find that it's very chewy. This is the first time I've had taffy that was like super soft. So I highly recommend ordering from Taffy Town. I got it as a free sample in a Stampin' Kit class from somebody, and I was like, oh my god, get me more of that. Okay, so again, I just did a regular tie, and now I'm going to do my bow. I'm going to try to make it so that the silver comes out on the outside. Again, it's sometimes hard with 2 pieces of ribbon. Did I get it? Nope, it's stuck. There we go. Obviously, using 1 piece of ribbon would be easier. And I'm not so much concerned with like my tails hanging perfect. I kind of like that every which way kind of look. And then I took this is actually real red, I want to say faux linen ribbon, and then this is like metallic cord. I did let me show you. It's from the Stylish Shapes Dies, and I did 2 of the different size circles. And my sentiment that I'm using is called Just Thinking of You today from the Flowering Tulips stamp set. And I'm going to use real red ink. Try to stamp it in the middle. Close up your ink pad so you don't drop something in it. Put this. And then I did a few little rhinestones to match the silver cord. And then I'm going to use I had some extra foam strips that I'm just trying to get rid of. It's a little bit thicker than your traditional, and I'm kind of putting it towards the bottom, only because that's where it's more flat. And there you go. So, like, super cute, right? I can't wait to leave them on their desk when they're not looking, and hopefully they're not on I don't believe they're on my Facebook channel. So again, cute little gift bag that would be great for the upcoming holidays, really any holiday, Halloween, Easter. These would be super cute for that time of year. Thanks for tuning in. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel.